you can look at for two. Not so far here early in the season.
Connolly trying to tee up Bobby. He's got the one-on-one match. Didn't play any basketball this summer. Here comes Giannis. So he has described himself as being a little bit rusty during the big win on Thursday against the Sixers.
We're due just to play better. I mean, you know, they're not going to continue to struggle as early as they have to the 3-point.
Fade away from...
Can't shake him. The freshman record at Kansas, 83 threes.
You know, for the first time to go, guess what? We still have a guy who's top 75.
Tough chance.
12 games tied Buddy Hield from a couple of years ago, so it gives you an idea of just how well he's shooting the basketball.
And the Mavs as a team, by the way,
the floor right now, but he's 12 of 13 from shots inside the paint, so he has been virtually unstoppable in there. Whether you bring an extra body to him.
After the 10 points to go along with his 6 rebounds. Portis has been a menace for Washington here tonight.
But you got to act now with that.
Portis on the post-up.
in the first quarter.
Wow. Leading the league in paint points at over 20 per game. Portis trying to walk down Hauser. Little jump.
Pretty much was a foregone conclusion. That was going to be a breakaway layup done.
Shoulder shake by Bobby.
Rebound. Here comes Lillard. One shot attempted and a couple turnovers. And Portis works on new and stated Josh Hart. And gets it. Portis grabbing it. And Cam Payne, who spent the last 4 seasons with Phoenix, getting it down to Bobby Portis. Over.
I believe the players are buying in. They're getting a better feel of what I need from them, and I'm getting a better.
I mean, he's just a real active, lengthy player who's got a really solid understanding of scoring in the paint. You know, you have a great defensive possession, but if that manatee secure the defensive rebound.
15 second chance points for the Pacers. Bobby Portis. 2 points for Dame. Going into the final few minutes of the second quarter. Isolated look, Jack.
He's been struggling with the 3-point shot early, but man, he's got the whole package working tonight.
That could be a candidate.
Portis doubled the 2. Grimes had it, lost it. Portis has it out to Lillard. Knicks stormed back, took the lead in that game, but then lost. And
Milwaukee 2 days ago was 14 already here and 6 of 8 shooting in the first 8 minutes.
Well, he's very, very in key here. He is thundering down the court on any type of a change of possession.
His ability to shift gears and get to the hoop. Portis.
That's at the right time.
Allen now has that double-double. He's 13 of 15 from the field. Sparkling 26 points.
8 of the players on the court kind of stopped playing.
Everybody froze but Andre.
Bobby with the back down, spins once and twice.
Leave guys on the floor. He'll give the 9 to those who are playing well. You got to earn your minutes. We learned that here early in the season.
Drought of his tenure at the Sacramento King. Trying to get out of the snide here early, looking to be aggressive.
Bronze A-ball. Not going to let him hear that. There's Bobby right here.
To the guy trailing on the break.
Gotta love that unselfishness and effort.
Coaches love that, yeah.
Toro here guarding the taller Bobby Portis. And
Thank you, Natalie.
Milwaukee by 1. 3 and 42 to play in the first.
I know it can change on a dime, George, the scoring, but right now the pace favors the Pistons. This does not need to be 104.
Got to be better. Got to be better at individual defense, guarding your yard, keeping that ball in front of you, not getting beat so easily.
That's why he's the mayor. Back down. Give it to him. Give it to him.
He gets in the paint like that, gets his
Defender moving one way, pitches it to the guy who's 7 feet to finish.
4 for 8 on his threes in tonight's game. Now Green defending a bigger player here in Portis, who got away from him.
Bucks with a 47-38 lead. Back to work. Portis backs down on marketing, turns around, the shot's up and down. They've held Lillard to just 4 points, but it's been out to Kumbo with 14, and also on the bench, A.J. Green.
You see Crystal between now, but
You know,
Cam Reddish was a hot name.
he was it. Out of dudes, I mean, he was that guy. All the guys from that class thought he was going to be the big superstar. They've had their moments, and it will continue to get better. And you bring a guy on board like Bev, and he can help with that defensive work.
But Pat Connaughton, a little bit of that delayed double team. Here comes Pat Bev.
That gives them a lot of green light in terms of when they double. Let me put it that way. Great defensive players. You got to hide under specialists. They come in with one thing in mind, one thing only. This is what they get paid for, not to stop people. Nice.
If I'm involved in it, we really have a chance to do something special. So, you know, having Ant, having Cat, you know, Jaden, these guys, these young guys.
Coming in the paint, 7 in from 3-point territory. There's some more.
He's going to put a little extras on it to make sure that everybody know what happened.
2-3 matchup in the second round. The number 2 seed clearly would have home court. Yeah. Something that's important.
You know, Doc Rivers talked about it in his pregame.
He stole my playbook from me, and I've been trying to get it back from him.
It's all stolen.
But most of his stuff is like he's got all my after timeout plays. All 10 points in the quarter for the Clippers. They're going with this lineup: Gallinari, Bobby Portis, Dame Lillard, A.J. Green, and Malik Beasley. A.J. crosses over, passes over Dame Lillard at the top. Here's Bobby Portis.
Second field goal, he's 2 for 7. But the big difference in this game, the first half, Milwaukee made 18 threes. That quarter, 2 for 8.
But for the greater good, you sit down and you do your job anyway at a high level.
biggest lead of the ball game for the Celtics. Portis tried to walk down 10 points. With under 2 minutes to go here in the third, Portis. 12 on the clock for Connaughton out front. To the mid-post, Portis going to try and walk down Brown. But
that ball continuing to go point to point. Portis get easier shots.
Beasley into the post it goes at Portis. Turnaround for two. Basically with their 5 men tonight, Capella and Bruno. Portis against Hunter. Bank shot good. Foul. 84-69. Portis. Shoots over Fernando a hit. This was a score the last 7 unanswered. Still Butler. Bucks on the run. Portis backing down Abdia and the turnaround.
Having one of those nights, he's in a zone, but then you realize that he's been one of the best rookies in terms of scoring for the past few weeks in the league. I'm sprinting the Bucks down in transition. You're looking at all game long.
11 points now for Barrett. Raptors on another 7-0 run. Bobby looking to end that.
For that young man. I think he's a great leaper, but you're just not in a position to do so.
Bobby, that's
3-point line, but nice job Tom Thibodeau just to loosen things up with a really high ball screen.
21.
That's right. That's a scenario where if you're Beasley, you've got to force Tatum to the help. And he gave up the baseline there.
Bobby Portis got some size on Holiday. Seeding, I think, is pretty much the name of the game at this point for every coach.
And the reality is, it doesn't matter what your seed is, you're going to have a difficult path to get to the Eastern Conference.
Bobby immediately tips it back to Pat Bev, gives it back on the repost. He turns and faces against Banchero. This would be a fun matchup to watch here all night. And Bobby
really did a good job of crashing the offensive glass, getting 15 offensive boards in that first match in November. Milwaukee still remembers that.
First block of the night. I thought he got a piece of one earlier.
He's always in and mixing it up, contesting.
And so away we go here inside Paycom Center. Thank you for being with us. Game 3 of the homestand. With Michael Cage, I'm Chris Fisher. Bobby Portis goes right to work in the post.
Down this offense here of Indiana.
Siakam is 5 of 6 from the field. Back in. Portis drives and finishes. The action. Beverly makes the play defensively. Bucks are running. Feed it. Portis against Jackson. Just over 2 minutes gone by in the second. Portis, turnaround, bucket.
Finding an outlet to your teammate is why Indiana right now. Up 9.
Portis posting up. Good possession.
And Lopez. Middleton on the left wing. Portis in the box. Portis shoot across the lane. Jump hook.
Middleton is your playmaker here for the last 5 minutes. He's just taking over.
Yeah, ball handling has been scarce and at a premium for the Bucks. Portis on the turnaround. Got it.
Today, so that's definitely progress. Guys, neither one of them have been ruled out for Game 5. So there still is a glimmer of hope that they can make it back to this series.
Yeah, Stephanie, as Portis leans up 2 of 4 from deep to start. Milwaukee with possession. They're 3 in their first 4 from the field. Portis elevates and hits.
But you're battling, having to defend down there. That takes a toll physically.
Beverly feeds Portis at the high post. Here he is again going to work against Siakam.